Chapter 8. Sensation. Lily's eyes are outraged and baffled. She steps my way, her gaze falling on the cash. Why did he give you money? I don't know. Maddie, people just don't give out dough for nothing. I said, I don't know. You have to. What did you two talk about? Her doubtful tone infuriates me. We talked about his favorite drink, and? His job, my job, it was just chit-chat. Maddie, that doesn't explain $500. There's more to it than that. Did he ask you for something? Just my name. Anything else? I huff. No, Lil. I'm just trying to make sense of this. Guys only pay girls for pleasure. Jace had to imply this. Wow, Lil. He didn't imply being a sugar daddy. Judging by the green, he did. Look, just drop it. Let's close up. I'm tired. I just want the night over. Did you call Brad? I thought you wanted nothing to do with Jace. Why did you talk to him? I pace around the bar and begin closing the gate. I abruptly hold it still. I forgot the cash. I look at the 5 bills on the counter and contemplate whether I should accept it without knowing why. Did Jace dish it out to initiate me into a sugar baby contract? If so, he was so vague about it. Then again, I'm not in a position to pass up the money. Money I got without an effort. It's odd to earn it without working for it. Don't be dumb. Take it. Lil waves her hand to it. I swoop under the gate and snatch it, then proceed rolling it down. After cleaning, Lily waits with me until my ride comes. I know she's investigating what happened by how quiet she is. Her thoughtfulness is clear on her face. All's that missing is the pacing around bit. While she's too busy being Sherlock Holmes, I call Brad. I feel bad, even though I did nothing wrong. I feel like I somehow cheated on him. When he picks up, he says, "Hey, sweetheart," in a chipper tone. "Hi, hun. I missed you." Not as much as I missed you. Oh, really? My Uber drives up to the curb. I turn to look at my bestie, who's still analyzing the cash. It's nothing, Lil. See you tomorrow. I wave, then open the car door. What's nothing? ET, quote, S, work related. How was your day? I close the door and buckle up as the car steers into crammed traffic. I'm living the life. Dog walking is the best job ever. Yeah, I know. You're racking up just by taking a stroll. I wish my job was like that. Nah, I think yours is better. You're surrounded by rich people who probably leave the biggest tips. That's creepy. I become superstitious of the chat. Due to what just occurred with Jace. Relax. Brad mentioning a big tip is just a coincidence. They rarely leave tips. Really? Yep. I can literally count the times on one hand. That's crazy. I thought you'd be getting a few hundred here and there. Weird. Why did he say a few hundred? Is he on to me? I panic and hold my tongue. I guess everyone is cheap. I release a relieved breath when he says this. Hey, I was thinking of having a movie night at my place. Bad idea. I won't try to kiss you again, I promise. I'll consider it. Please say, yes, we haven't cuddled at all. I'll be good, he pleads. I know you will. I'm saying it's a bad idea because I won't be. Tell me your dirty thoughts. No. That'll lead to... You know what? How about a hint? Brad. I giggle. Maddie, he retorts. I grin to the side. Brad, I whisper sensually. Maddie. He copies my tone. My stomach flutters. Braddy. I use my tongue to pronounce his name. Maddie. He does the same. I cheese and kiss the speaker on the phone. He mumbles sultrily. Just one hint, please. I'm physically immobilized by how his voice drags out the word, please. I close my eyes and chew my nails. Just one word. I give in to the weakness. Mount. Brad licks his lips, standing or laying. Can't say. I want you. How much? I'd literally run to your place. That bad, huh? Yeah. He croaks. I sigh at the rawness of his response. I want your lips on mine. That would be nice. Is that a yes? It's a maybe. I'll beg. Give it your best. I trace my finger across my lower lip. Brad gives it his best throughout the whole ride. His long and throaty pleases makes me clench my legs together and wiggle my bottom against the leather seat. My sighs are low enough for only him to hear, not the driver. When I get out and go into the hotel, I compromise. We can cuddle at your place on Wednesday. That's 4 days from now, he complains. I know. Why not tomorrow? Because the tension has to simmer. I kiss the speaker again. Nighty-night. I hang up and get onto an elevator in the lobby. I'm on the 10th floor, meaning it's going to take a while. I pass the time by thinking back to the $500. I wonder if Lil cracked the case yet. Jace didn't ask me for anything sexual. The conversation was simple. Yeah, I got agitated, but it was a normal chat. I don't understand the money. As I said, I can use it. I'll put it into my savings. I'd still like an answer, though. For the next 4 days, I keep an eye out for Jace, but he never shows. I thought his schedule would be different since I'm his new bartender. But it's not. If I saw him on Saturday and used to see him on Sunday, that means Jace is busier. He must have a recent business obligation. I joined Twitter mostly because I'm mind blown by stringent industry accomplishments. I found out that there's an expo. An expo is going on all week. I click on the article and am brought to a 4K image. Jace Harrison on a high-tech stage full of shiny machinery. The arena he stands in front of is sold out. Not one seat is vacant. I strolled down to read about the company's new developments. Stringent Industries will showcase a raft drone for individuals stranded at sea. Water Dropper, a gumdrop-styled drone that delivers tons of water to the less privileged. Erecta, the contact lens for epilepsy seizure victims. XMARS, the highly trained CPR microbead. The time of the broadcast is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Not that I want to go. I wouldn't be able to anyway. I must applaud the CEO. I can tell much passion and concern has gone into his inventions. On Tuesday night, I informed Lily of my plan with Brad. I wanted the choice to fester in my mind until I decided it was a good move. I mean, we are dating. He's been patient, and I love it when he begs. I'll definitely love his moans. I just know he's the type of guy that's vocal. The tension is fine as wine, too. I haven't been communicating with him. I've learned from Tinder that preventing interaction until the The opportune time is key to getting a guy to explode. I think I want to get handsy just a little bit, just to make up for not seeing his reaction in the club. Finally, Lil celebrates. Have some fun, but remind Brad that sex is a no. I'll remind him. I talk towards my phone, which is on the ledge of the tub I soak in. You probably made him mad. Frustration gets the juices flowing. Oh, you bad girl! That's nothing new. I raise my chin. What are you going to wear? Brad loves the half-good, half-bad thing. The pink plaid dress with the leg slit and a white undershirt. The lacy pantyhose are a must. Lil instructs like a fashion designer. That's perfect. Wear your Converses and a high ponytail. See, this is why I love you. You need to praise the ground I walk on, she says in an uppity British accent. You're gonna be hot, hot, hot. Lil goes on with the British impersonation, overpronouncing the T's in each of the hots. You're right, my lady. I join her impersonation. It shall be raunchy as hell. Oh, I researched if Jace is a sugar daddy. I don't want to know. You sure? Yeah, forget about him. I'm all about my boo. The boo thing that's trying to swang your body on his couch. He said just cuddling. Maddie, he's going to try something. Only thing is, he's a gentleman. He'll stop if you say so. If I say so. I wiggle my brows. Don't push him. Guys get emotional and go into a shell. Play it safe. Brad won't do that. He's super tolerant. Heed my advice just in case. Okay. On the special night, I apply light makeup on my own this time. I have faith in myself when it comes to applying foundation. Just not for applying eyeshadow, liner, and blush. I look in the bathroom mirror at myself. I'm a sexier version of the girl from the Clueless movie. I book an Uber. I didn't want to bother Brad with downtown traffic. The car ends up at a townhouse complex in a pleasant suburb. It's all brick and has 2 garages for each unit. I thank the driver and tip $20 as I leave the vehicle. I'm acting like a big baller now that I have extra cash. I've never gotten tipped that much in my life. I check our text to verify Brad's unit number, 24. That's just great. The Uber dropped me off on the opposite side. My feet trudge around the building. I fix my ponytail and tug my dress down so my tiny boobs are more visible. I knock twice, wait, then do it again when I don't hear any movement. An outside light pops on, and the door unlocks. I flash my pearly whites when the door opens, expecting a happy boyfriend. That isn't what I get. Brad is upset. Huh? What? Why? The furious face transforms him into a completely different person. The hyper guy I adore isn't present anymore. Braddy, what's wrong? Now you want to talk to me? He answers bitterly. Huh, what do you mean? You know what I mean. You stopped talking to me for 4 days. Now you show up like you didn't? I told you why. No, you didn't. You didn't tell me you'd be MIA for 4 days. Yeah, I did. I implied that when I said the tension needed to simmer. Brad breathes out like a bull. That wasn't implied. You said goodnight and hung up, which I didn't like. Then you ignored my calls. What's going on? Nothing. I just thought you knew what I meant. Well, you didn't explain. I'm not a mind reader. You have to tell me what you're thinking. Sorry, I mutter. Sorry, doesn't cut it. You can't drop me like that. It isn't nice. It's wrong. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I murmur. I just wanted tonight to be fun. Brad relaxes and slows his breathing. It would have been without all the dramatics. So, I messed up the night? I somberly look at the ground. I was only trying to make it perfect. My boyfriend steps outside to caress my chin. You don't have to try to make things perfect. Things already are. He speaks softly. All you have to do is show up. You didn't mess up the night. I'm just pissed about losing time with you. That wasn't fun. I thought you broke up with me. Why would you think that? I lay my hand on his cheek. That's how it felt. Don't do that again. Okay, I won't. I whisper. Brad's coffee-colored eyes tear into mine with unfiltered affection. You're driving me crazy. I don't mean to, I pout. He wraps his hands around my waist and draws me closer. Well, you are. I won't be bad again. I move my fingers toward his temple and rake them through his hair. Brad closes his eyes and rests his nose on mine. I'll be good tonight. When his eyes open, I note how bewitched they are as they peer down at me. The half eyelids and longing gaze is similar to the eternal desire between all the wedding couples I've seen. I gulp and become so coy that I look down at my feet. Brad kisses my forehead. Let's go inside. He takes me inside with a hand on my back. What are we watching? I have no clue. We could chat until we figure that out. While cuddling, I smile. Are you hungry? No, my lunch was big. I'm stuffed. Okay, I guess we can skip dinner then and go to the couch. All right. Brad leads me from a classy foyer, passing a dining room to a living room. It's set up like a movie theater. Surround sound speakers are in each corner. A projector screen hangs from the ceiling. A leather sofa with cup holders completes the look. Wow, so cool! The sound must literally blow you away. It's 360, so yeah. Porn must be a masterpiece in here. It is. His hand circles the middle of my back. You're freaky. Look who's talking. I hit his shoulder. I've been on good behavior. Kinda. Whatever. Where are we snuggling? Either the chase or across the middle. Your pick. I go to sit in the middle. Here's good. We can see the TV better. Brad takes a seat beside me. I realize that this is the closest our bodies have been since the club. I reluctantly stare at our touching legs. Am I too close? He notices my anxiousness. No, it's fine. I twist my body so that we're face to face. How are we going to do this? Huh? Brad is lost for a second. Oh, the snuggling. Take your mind out the gutter. I smirk. You first. How about you stick to your word about mounting? I snicker. No mounting. I'm a changed woman tonight. Forget the old me. I can't. Brad kisses my chin, then pecks underneath it. I huff at the brush of his lips as they smooch down my neck. My hands plant onto his chest. I give a mixture between a moan and a sigh. I claw at his chest. Brad grunts against my neck. My ferocious sex drive reactivates and dominates my senses. Again, it feels like my bare flesh is being touched. My downstairs torches. My palms slide down his shirt and stop at his belt buckle. Brad raises my chin and hungrily glances at my lips. Can I kiss? I press my mouth onto his. Our lips are feathers as they smash together. He's so delicate with his smooch, while I'm forceful. Our lip skins stick together with each breakaway. We breathe into each other. When he grunts, I back off. That was too short, he complains. It was long to me. How about one more go, so I can agree with you? I trace my fingers up his exposed arms. He looks so yummy in a tank top. One more will lead to making out. What's so horrible about that? Let's not spoil it. Brad is disappointed. We can cuddle now. I push him back by the arms, so he lies down. Then I rest on his chest with my legs to one side. You're too far away. No, I'm not. I need you closer, he whispers into my ear. I shiver at the air from his mouth and move over some. Is that better? Closer, he whispers again. I shiver. That tickles. Stop. The only way I can get closer is by swinging my leg over and scooting forward. I do exactly this, and am astonished by the sound that escapes him. Pleasure and fascination tumble as one, coming out as a horny slur. I peer up at Brad, who stares wide-eyed at my torso over his. Oh, I did not think this through. Oh, my bad. I start to move away, but Brad disagrees. No, stay there. My mouth opens to ask why, but I find the answer immediately. When Brad exhales, I feel the crotch of his jeans close to mine and the lump of his little junior. My mouth hangs open. I stay put. If I move, it'll add pressure that will feel hard on the crotch of my dress. I think Brad knows this too. He eyes the area and holds his breath. His stomach flexes under his shirt. Once again, I feel the bulge through my dress. I survey Brad's face. It's twisted with sweet agony. I understand very well. His adorable eyes meet mine. I can tell he's thinking the word, please. This can't take place. No matter how fantastic his snake feels against me. No matter how much I want to experiment with sensation. Brad heaves. His penis is a rock when he exhales. I catch my breath. It rises higher. I quiver when it presses the most sensitive spot. Brad's brows wedge together. He groans, all while never breaking eye contact. I breathe through my mouth and match his heaving. Every time he exhales, I huff and shake. Brad moans deeply. I'm weakened by the weight down there and lose the little arch I have in my leg. My body flattens onto his. Oh, I cry out. Brad sings. I pant. My cherry flinches against my will. My whole body throbs, along with my heart. Brad closes his eyes and leans his head back. The brute of a moan from his lungs causes me to put out a throaty one. Oh God, I want to ride him. I need to hump him. I mount him and am roofed by a solid bone of flesh. I gasp in pleasure. Brad sits up and slams my waist into his, holding it snug. I harmonize breathlessly. Our mystified eyes connect. Our lungs produce ragged noises. I lay my head into the crook of his neck and push my hips down. Brad roars. I ride him slowly and yelp into his neck with every tight, long stroke. I rock back and forth. How the hell does it feel this way with clothes on? This is paradise. It's also forbidden fruit. The way his dick contorts through his jeans is mind-numbing. Brad, run his hands, run up my sexy pantyhose and to my ass cheeks and squeeze. Hard. I wail from both the back and front force I'm enduring. A pool of cum floods my underwear. I claw at his chest and howl hoarsely. The dizziness from the sludge I just dropped knocks me off balance. I deepen my nails into his chest. Brad growls crazily. This has to stop. But it's so irresistible. So incredible. Oh, God. No, I need to get off the pony. The thick, solid pony. Brad pushes my ass deeper. I let out a noise close to a scream. We have to stop, I hyperventilate. He lets go of me. Brad exhales a sound of pure ecstasy. My breaths are labored and short. I unsaddle him. I'm still lightheaded, so I decide to lay down to combat it. Sorry, I got carried away. Brad swallows and shuts his eyes. He sucks in air, then immediately holds his breath. Oh no. His brown eyes shoot open. What? Is it a boner? No, worse. What's worse? I watch him in dread. I smell you.